But as a kid, I loved when we would have for Christmas a classroom pizza party versus as an adult, literally get away from me with a Christmas party.
Welcome back and happy Tuesday, turkeys. How long have we known each other?
We've known each other for 2 decades.
I'm not apologizing for who I am or what I like or the people that I love.
How do I be a wife? How do I be a mom? And how do I be myself and all of that? You didn't see that coming, did you?
Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Well, we must be delayed. My screen was still counting down over here.
Surprise! We're recording. And ding, 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 ding. It's Christmas time on this episode.
So crazy, we're in December already.
I realized that your baby's first Christmas is going to be not very long after your baby's existence.
No, isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, if I had to suggest anyone getting pregnant on February, is that what it was? Dude, the whole holidays I'm off, which is so amazing. I've been off for Thanksgiving. We obviously are recording in the future, but I've been off for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, and then I don't go back till January. It's like perfect maternity leave time.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't considered that. Oh, but you did have to be pregnant all through the summer.
I did. Luckily, at this point, now that I'm like super blah blah, big and heavy and hot, it's slightly cooling off in real life,
Yeah.
not recording time.
Yeah.
So it's okay. It wasn't terrible. I feel like we had a mild summer this year.
Okay, good. Well, for Christmas this year, we're talking about what we want for Christmas this year, but I don't know exactly how much we even really fleshed this out when we talked about it. And I also hate when people say fleshing things out, but I kind of did a this versus that. So what I would want now versus what past Kaylee would have liked.
Yes. I mean, it's always kind of funny when we don't really talk too much through these because they've kind of come out funny and different in some ways, but I feel like I did similar. Like, this was kind of my Christmas list back when I was a kid versus now as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was inspired by my number one wish for Christmas this year because I legitimately said this to my coworkers in a group chat on a day that I was frustrated at work. But I was like, all I want for Christmas this year is to just have 1 week where I don't get an email about a policy change that completely messes up the flow of my current job. I just want 1 week of peace of not having some kind of email dread dumped in my inbox. Versus, I vividly remember when I was a child and okay, I say child. Well, I was a child, but I think I was like maybe 13, 14. I was approaching the time where you start to look forward to someday I'm going to get my driver's license. I have a vivid memory of being like, I can't wait till I can take my keys and say, bye, I'm going to work.
No.
What an idiot.
Say bye,
whatever.
I'm
There's
going to...
fulfillment in the independence of driving and making your own money. But I don't know why that's such a core memory for me. But yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a little boss lady and go to work. And now I'd love to be independently wealthy and running a nonprofit on my pace.
Seriously. And every adult was like, said the cliche thing, like, you're going to miss being a child. Like, there's much more responsibility in adulthood. Don't take it for granted. And I was like, there's no way it can't be great. Like, I'll be fine. And then I look at my child now and I think, please, I would just love to go back to that for a little bit because there's no responsibility and it just seems so nice.
I will say I think I value my independence over my ignorance, but it's still the irony of the two is not lost on me.
My gosh, I feel that. It was fun to get a new car. Or like, not a new car. When we got our driver's license and we newly were driving, that was peak. That was a cool time. On my actual Christmas list this year, which who knows if I'll get these because I'm eyeing these really, really nice pots and pans. And I think they're actually quite expensive. But I really want a new set of pots and pans. It's like so satisfying as an adult. And it would just make my heart so happy, which is funny because when I was a kid, I did not like cooking. I didn't have anything to do with the kitchen. All I wanted to do was the food for the kitchen, but not actually make the food. And my mom would try so hard to help me, like to offer to help me learn and to teach me. And I'm like, no, 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 no. But what I also did not get as a kid, or maybe I did, and maybe I'm having a bad memory of it, but I really wanted the Easy Bake Oven. Remember that?
Me too, except think of how many chemicals we probably avoided. But oh my
So
God,
bad.
me too.
But I think maybe my cousins had it, and I feel like I utilized it once at a friend's house or maybe my cousin's house, like I said. I cannot remember, but I always had wanted it, and I don't think I got it. And now I'm like, if someone else doesn't get me the pots and pans, I might just give it to myself because I would really like some new ones. I'm overdue, and now
I
I
feel
have to
you.
cook, so I kind of need them.
I know, makes it more enjoyable. Okay. This, I'm not actually asking for this for Christmas, but if I were on a different income bracket, what I would ask from Santa if he were real is a massage once per month as an adult would be my literal dream.
Mhm.
Versus when I was a kid, I would have much preferred monthly Chuck E. Cheese trips. Or shout out to Appleton, Funset Boulevard.
Oh my gosh.
So
Forgot
much
about
better than Chuck
that.
E. Cheese, but I didn't think the
100%.
general public would know what that was.
I forgot about that. Funset Boulevard. You just brought me back.
Shout out to
Holy
Appleton.
crap. Yes, you know what? I also have massage on my adult wish list. I would love a massage monthly. Honestly, right now, being this pregnant, I would really like a massage weekly. But we can't do that. It's too much. Also, laying down pregnant and trying to get a massage is actually quite not as nice.
I thought that the pregnant massage places had a table with a hole for your belly.
Well, they do. It's great. But then heartburn. And then you flip over and your back hurts. And
Oh,
then you
okay.
flip to the side and your round ligaments hurt. So like yes, they have stuff and they're very accommodating, but it's still like not just being able to lay there and like fully relax. So anyway, yes, massage is on my adult list versus I was trying to think of like opposites because like obviously a massage is so relaxing, but like as a kid, we didn't need that. Like I didn't need that. So like we would love to play games like DDR. Do you remember DDR?
Dance Dance Revolution.
DDR Max 2, 2. Anyway, so like the PlayStation games and then the DDR. And I just remember like the new ones coming out and being so amped to put that on my Christmas list. Like, I want the new DDR so that me and my cousins and my friends, I know we played it a couple times, but I feel like me and my cousins played it so much and it was so
Dude,
fun.
one summer I haunted your house playing that. I
And you
swear we
did your
played
little
it for
spider
hours.
move.
And I would do
Yes.
spider mode.
Uh-huh. Don't there was a time where we played it a lot too. But anyway, I could never do that. Well, I can do that now. Not at this exact moment because I'm pregnant, but I would love to play DDR, but I would also much more prefer a massage for Christmas.
I can still hear the crinkling of those mats.
Oh no, I just peed a little bit.
Oh my God. As I was pondering other possible passes or subscriptions, I was thinking how much it would be so nice to have an annual pass for yoga for a year versus when I was a child. I would have loved an annual pass to Disney. And as an adult without children, there's nothing I would like less than that.
Yeah. Not a
If we had
pass.
kids and the magic in their eyes, I would probably
Yeah.
really have fun. And I would still probably have fun if I just went there as an adult and was plopped down in the park. But in the scheme of how much money that would cost versus the return on my investment, I would just really love to go do some yoga, hot yoga, yin yoga. And then
Mhm.
it's like it's already paid for. So you should get the most use out of it. And you don't have to crack open your wallet every time.
Mhm. That would be great because yoga is so expensive, but not as
Also,
expensive as a Disneyland pass, I'm assuming.
nope.
Disney World pass. Yeah. That's funny. It's so fun if you go with your kids and or if you've never been before. But I don't think I would be a pass type of person. You know what I mean?
I can see how it's so fun. I don't have the patience to learn the smarts to do all the things so that you don't wait in line. And I do not have the patience for the people
It feels really exhausting
or the traffic or the
or
parking or
tiring.
Orlando in general.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Well, you said a pass or subscription, and it made me think about, well, in my adulthood, on my Christmas list, I would love a pass or a subscription to Audible. Like, so I don't have to pay for that every month.
Uh,
Like, how nice would that be? And then I
yeah,
was
that would.
thinking, in our childhood, I remember requesting yearly subscriptions for magazines. Like,
Oh,
what was the
yeah.
magazines we would always get or look at? Was it
Like
Teen or
17. Oh,
yes? Oh my gosh.
I
I'm
never had those. I think
mm,
because were not in alignment with the
yeah.
quote unquote values of my household. However, I really loved that you had them because I loved looking at them.
They were so fun. And I remember asking my aunts would be like, what do you want for Christmas? I'd be like, can I get a subscription to this magazine for a year? So great.
And the quizzes were so great.
Yeah. And the little smelly pages, which were always awful, but so fun.
Oh my God. Okay, so I was pondering this, but as a kid, I loved when we would have for Christmas a classroom pizza party.
Mm,
Everybody would do something festive. We'd bring in food. Everybody would hang out. We would, watch a Christmas movie, all of that, like classroom, childhood camaraderie fun, versus as an adult, literally get away from me with a Christmas party. There is nothing I find more morally offensive than being forced to celebrate with a group of people that I don't really know. And I don't know what's worse, off the clock when you're supposed to be there for good looks and good measures, but you're not being paid, or on the clock where it's sort of mandatory and you're being paid, but then I'm not accomplishing any of my work tasks.
oh my
And this
gosh.
isn't a reward. This is just another obligation. And I thought about it and I was like, literally, I would rather just have the 2 hours given to me to go home early
Hmm.
or arrange to have a quote unquote Christmas dinner with the coworkers with whom I don't have to be in work mode.
Yeah.
Just let me actually celebrate. Which leads me to my whole other soapbox of being fake festive with holiday parties and calling work your family when it's not. Just stop. Just stop. My work is my work and I can enjoy it and I can enjoy the people, but none of us would be here if we weren't being paid. Let's cut the shit. Anyway, okay. Just don't make me. I don't want to do it.
That is too funny. Well, I feel as though your line of work and who is your employer, aka the state, the government, or what is it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not being invited to the White House. Maybe I would go to their Christmas party because I could spy on some folks and it would be interesting.
But I feel maybe because I'm in sales and sales, we get a little crazy. Like our Christmas parties, yes, you're off the clock mingling. And for me, that's a lot of energy because I'm an introvert. But they always do a pretty big, like, all you can drink, good food, prizes, door prizes, gifts, awards, like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's like a sales meeting, but outside of the sales office, and you get dressed up and you have more things like to eat and drink and celebrate. So I
Yeah.
think it's a little different, but I do feel as I get older, it's leaving the house on a Friday or Saturday night to go do a work thing is like, I know it'll be fun, but I'm just so tired. Like, I'd just rather not. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So for me, in my this is another true Christmas wish list. I would love to get my car detailed. Someone want to buy me a car detail package service
Oh, yeah.
situation.
Ken, you did that for your birthday, right? And you loved it?
It was amazing. And my birthday was not that long ago, but it's already full of crap because my child, which I love him and it's fine, but is already a mess. And honestly, you could probably do it like once a quarter and be good because the way I use my car, there's a bunch of crap in it. Anyway, so not like hoarder crap. I've got a lot of stuff to transport. Anyway, so it got me thinking of when I was a kid, obviously I didn't have a car. So I remember like asking for a new bike or a scooter or
Oh my
like some
gosh,
kind
the
of
Razor
transportation. The
scooters.
razor scooters, yeah, which were so fun, except they always hurt your ankles and it was a whole thing. But I remember getting like a new bike and that was the coolest thing in the whole world. And now all I want is someone to clean my dang car.
Dude, so as I was making this list, I realized that one of the overarching principles was that as an adult, the things that I want are intangibles. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I want my job to give me more time back. I want things I can do or ways to relax. Like, I don't want stuff
Yeah.
versus when you were a kid. there was no satisfaction if it was a delayed gift, you
Yeah.
know, like we're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
go to a concert. As an adult, would love. As a kid, it's like, well, I can't put that on and run around the house.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing to physically, tangibly feel. I totally get that. So
now
funny.
it's definitely flip-flopped. No, aside from kitchen utensils or things that are useful, which I also abhorred as a child, or socks or underwear. I mean, basically anything that I thought was lame then, I love now.
Huh?
And the intangibles are the best. And
Totally.
the simplicity. Just, I don't want to travel. I don't want to, I just want to be as simple and easy and low key and relaxed. And anyway,
I know. It's so true. It's so funny how perspective changes. And as a kid, you just want the things. And then, of course, as you get older, you realize that things aren't as important. And also, I have too many things now. Like
I have way too much stuff.
I don't need things. I just need time, or convenience is a big thing for me, right? Like someone else clean my car. I don't want to do it,
Mm-hmm.
which leads back to time and effort, getting that back.
Well, last but not least, to wrap this up, I realized that the one thing that I have in common when I was a child versus now is cash.
What does that, we'll expand upon that?
Cash is a great gift.
Oh, you're saying you like getting cash.
Yeah, that hasn't changed. It's tacky and as cheap and as terrible as it sounds. I love
No,
a gift
not at all.
card. And I love
Well, it's funny because the cash was always cool growing up because you're like, ooh, cash. I can spend it on what? I don't know.
Yeah.
Something I'll find in the next month. Whereas like cash will be like, I can go down the street right now and fill up my gas tank. But what I didn't like as a kid was gift cards, just because, again, they weren't fun in the moment, even though they were great when you do go to the store. But now I will take a gift card all day long.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Yeah. It's so
Just
funny.
like it's free reign to get a treat.
Yeah. And then it's
Free
like
treat.
no pressure on the person giving it to you. All you gotta do is buy a gift card. You don't have to guess what I want. You don't have to, that's a lot of pressure too. And I'm not offended just to get a gift card.
I don't need creativity. I love it.
I love it.
All right, my friend. Well, Merry Christmas, and may all of our Santa dreams come true.
Merry Christmas. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.